What is up, everybody? How are you doing today? I'm coming in here live from my just dropped my son off at school and had a little idea that came into my head, and I thought I'd share it with you. So I'm gonna give people a few seconds to hop on this if people are around. Just sitting here in the school parking lot and got a little crazy glare coming in sideways, but I'll do my best not to bleach myself out. Anywho, I want to talk about the rule of 11 to 1. It's kind of an arbitrary number, actually, when you find out what the rule is. And then maybe some fitness or nutrition hacks to break this ugly little cycle. And if you are on here yet, why don't you give the post a little like or comment and write your name and say that you're here. And that'll help other people catch on that this is going on. That's how Facebook Live works. It starts telling everybody, hey, David's live, come on over. It's a party. Anywho, so the rule of 11 to 1 is basically an arbitrary number because it looks like this. Imagine you have a new nutrition plan you're going to follow, and you have 11 successful days at this. You're on point, you're following the rules, you're feeling success, you feel really good about yourself, and then you have one bad day where whatever, you grab a handful of junk like candy from the little bowl at work, or you falter after dinner and you go into the fridge and get some ice cream or whatever it is, and you falter one day. Well, strange human nature is that after this 11 successful days, when we have one unsuccessful day, so many of us have our success completely derailed, like uncoupled. Like for some reason that one day takes over all the mental excitement we have over the 11 days of success, and we let it rule us. And it's just a crazy little thing that happens. So we've got to focus on some mind tricks here, like some mind hacks to refocus yourself so that one bad day doesn't knock you off success. And this could be any rule. This could be 30 to 7. I've seen a lot of times where, have you ever gotten on a diet and you've had 30 good days or, a solid month or two of following it, and then you hit a vacation or a long weekend and you splurge, maybe you travel to New York City and you're eating whatever and your diet's really bad, and then when you come back, hey Gina, when you come back from your trip, you're like, oh my God, I was eating so well, it's all ruined, right? So you had this great month of eating, you went away on a 4-day weekend, and all of a sudden you're eating junk, and then for some reason, that getting started again can be so tough for people. I'm gonna help you make sure that the 11 wins out, not the 1, right? So what I would do is one piece is a little mental piece, all right? We tend to see ourselves at 0% or 100%, right? We're all in and we're all out. And one of the real pieces is if you've just had a successful month of eating really well and you had one bad day, one of the pieces is to ease up on your mind and give yourself be a little humble, what's the word I'm looking for? Be a little gentle on yourself and to say, I'm 70% of the way there to the exact diet that I really want to live out, to the nutrition plan that I really want to follow. Doesn't that feel better than I just failed for 4 days, or I just had a bad day? Oh, screw it, fuck it, I'm done, I'm not eating well, oh, forget it, I'm quitting, right? If you just say to yourself, I'm 70% of the way there, I've already gotten out nighttime snacking, and I'm drinking more water, and I'm eating more filling food, meals with protein. Bam, you're like 70% there. You had a bad day. So, that song, I'm not going to sing it for you. I don't feel in tune right now, so I'm not going to sing You Had a Bad Day. But, I think focusing on what you've accomplished, step back for that second, that day that you're like, whoops, I fell off track. I'm aware of it. My mind says, uh-oh, I've fallen off track. That's the day to focus on. How far have you come already? What have you accomplished already? And reset your mind on that instead of that failure and that, oh my God, I just slipped and I rolled my head first down this entire hill. Poor me, how can I possibly get up and climb that hill again, right? And then the second piece is some habit hacks, some little quick practices. Honestly, people's success comes down to understanding what habit you're going to do and then just firing away at that. I'm going to do some talks coming up. I watched this great stuff from this woman, Mel, I'm blanking on her last name. She talks about doing a little mental countdown. So let's say you have a habit. Nighttime snacking has become a bad little habit. And you want to create a new habit, like every time I'm done dinner, I go upstairs and I brush my teeth, all right? And by brushing my teeth, I've sort of gotten the taste of food out, and I'm not as tempted to go grab a bag of potato chips because yuck, or ice cream, right? So that's a habit you could create. Or another habit could be, well, I finished dinner, but I still truly feel hungry, so I'm going to create the habit of grabbing a half cup of mixed nuts, almonds and walnuts, or whatever nuts you like, and eating that slowly and enjoying that instead of going to grab the bag of potato chips, which is just going to pack on fat for me, right? So that's the new habit, right? What you want to do is create that habit, follow it to a T, and then when you find yourself faltering and you find yourself, oh man, I could really go eat those potato chips, do this stupid little practice that I learned from Mel Robbins, I think that's her name. You literally in your brain, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go brush your damn teeth like a rocket. Like she talks about, literally, like corny as could be, but effective. Like, you know the habit, do your countdown in your mind, and then go do the blasted habit already, get it done, and uncouple your weak willpower side of wanting to go grab some chips or ice cream, okay? So that's food for thought. The rule of 11 to 1 again. If you have 11 good days or 30 good days of nutrition, and then you slip for a day or a long weekend, step back and pay attention to all you've accomplished and see how far you've come. I've come 70% of the way already. I've already made these changes to my nutrition, right? I'm at 30% of me is not fully committed or had a little slip up. I'm doing the 70, right? I'm staying committed to that piece. Even though I rolled down the hill a little bit, I'm going to get up and head right back up to the top of that thing. And then the second piece is, if you have a problem with nutrition, find a habit. Whether you replace a food with a better food alternative, or you create a practice like brushing your teeth after dinner, or you create a rule like the kitchen's closed after meals, right? The kitchen's closed. I literally don't walk through the kitchen, right? So think about what habit you can replace that with. 2 great little life tips that'll help you so that those 1 day or those 4 days of slipping off don't uncouple you. I have seen people time and again have amazing success when they just get a handle on the fact that, guess what, folks? Newsflash, all of us, including this guy right here, all of us have crappy days and crappy weekends with nutrition where we're like, oops, don't know what the heck that was, just went to town, ate like a pig, don't feel good. And then people who succeed have ways of getting that right back into place. And number 1 is get the wind behind your sail and feel, man, I've come so far already. I'm so excited about my progress. All right, try those out. I hope they work for you. If you enjoyed this post, write a little comment, give it a like or a heart, or like a little heart sign. That's even better than a like, because they're cute. And hope you enjoyed tips from the truck, and catch you next time. All right.